What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Stocky Rocky, and I'm here with the kid with the phrases that never get no praises. What's good, brother?
I gotta make some noise for me, man.
Shout out to you.
I gotta make some noise for the New York Knicks, man. H is in the building. What's up?
What's good? Shout out to the Knicks, huh?
Shout out to the Knicks,
right,
man. Come on, man.
They took the East.
Took the East.
Swept with a broom?
With a broom. Yo, where that broom at, yo? Where that broom
What kind of broom was that?
Yo, man, listen.
They had a broom fucking most of the playoffs.
Listen, man. Semifinals, round 2, sweep. Eastern Conference Finals, sweep, man. I don't know if the Knicks have ever done that. You know what I mean? This is history. By a bunch of guys that I want to say, not nobody, but one guy in particular, you know, when they signed him, they was like, yo, I don't think he can get him to the second round. I don't think he's worth $127 million, right? You know? And now they just love him. Oh, he's the best point guard in the NBA. Shout out to JB, man. Jalen Brunson, man. Salute, man.
Oh,
salute.
Shout out to him. But it's been a long time coming, huh? Like you got, I'm gonna say this, right? Shout out to, was it Dallas? Right?
Dallas?
Yeah.
For what?
It was him and
What, Luka?
And Luka.
Oh, right.
Dallas.
He was in Dallas. That's a fact.
Shout out to Dallas.
Yeah, they went to
right?
the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was him and Luka in that backcourt too.
Yeah. They said that was the best backcourt in the game at one point. You know what I mean?
Not screaming out loud, but on a humble, it was like Luka was Luka. You know what I'm saying? But Jalen was doing like little sneaky things here and there, but it was being overshadowed by what Luka was doing because Luka's a superstar. Right. You know what I mean? Like all NBA, you know what I mean? Every year, you know what I'm saying? All-star. But Jalen, man, you know what I'm saying? He got his opportunity. He was a free agent. And, you know what I mean? He's, to me, what I feel like the New York Knicks needed because we always try to go get the super-duper star to come here and they don't do shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like y'all got, like, the superstars, I don't really feel like the superstars been coming to the Knicks. Like,
yeah.
Who was the last superstar that came to the Knicks?
Come on, man. We had Carmelo Anthony in his prime. Stephon Marbury in his prime.
I mean, that's...
What are you talking about? Those are
years ago, right?
No,
I'm talking about, like...
But when they came, the expectations was to the roof. Amari Stoudemire, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Crazy? J.R. Smith. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here?
J.R. Smith wasn't a superstar, man.
J.R. Smith got superstar talent. You know what I mean? I feel like the media prevented him from being a superstar. Like, they was letting his off-the-court antics, like, they was confusing it like it had effect on his play. J.R. Smith was getting busy.
What makes a superstar?
To me, what makes a superstar is if, you know, people come through that turnstile to see you, right? You're a must-see TV, and you get it done. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith was that. Like, I mean, they get deeper with me, man. I don't know if you really want to go there. J.R. Smith should have been a starter in Denver. He actually was a starter in Denver until he got into the fight at the Garden. Him and Melo put hands on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? He was going at it with Nate Robinson and one of the other guards. They had a little fight, a little scuffle. Melo got suspended. Melo was actually leading the league in scoring at the time, and JR was a two-guard. It was JR, Andre Miller in the backcourt. And they was really making noise out there in the West. They got suspended. Andre Miller got traded for Allen Iverson.
But what makes a superstar though?
Superstar.
That's because like Jeremy Lin came to the Knicks. Linsanity. Hold on.
All right, okay.
They was paying for him.
Right.
They was paying to come see him. They was coming to that turnstile. Like you said, they wanted to show up because he was wilding in New York.
Right.
And it was Linsanity and all that stuff. But is he a superstar?
No, because in the playoffs he didn't do that.
So what makes a superstar? The first thing you said was they come through the turnstile. So I'm asking, what's the recipe for a superstar?
Superstar is like you got to be box office, right? And two, I think the narratives kind of have to swing your way because they can make you a superstar, right? Or they could prevent you from being a superstar. J.R. Smith has superstar ability, but they was against him. You know what I mean? He was like one of the first dudes with the with the tats all over the neck. You know what I'm saying? He had like the lips and all paws. You know what I'm saying? Like they was kind of like against him. Matter of fact, when he had the YM Young Money, when the Young Money, he had the YM. You know what I mean? There was a lot of off-court antics that I felt like they was focusing on the wrong thing.
Right.
We talk about straight basketball. J.R. Smith get busy. You know what I mean? In the playoffs, I mean, he was going at it with Kobe. I mean, Kobe, Kobe is Kobe, but J.R. was holding his own, man.
Right, but you still not answering the question. What makes a superstar? You just said they come to see him, like they box office. But what's the recipe for a superstar?
A recipe for a superstar. Superstar is, I didn't say J.R. Smith was a superstar. I said he had superstar ability. Superstars are all-star every year. You know what I mean? A superstar is all NBA. You know, all NBA is the top 15 players in the NBA, right? So a superstar would be, I'll give you an example, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Luka Doncic, Shea SGA, Wemby, Joker. Those are all NBA. Jalen Brunson. Those are superstars.
That's the thing, right? I don't feel like SGA is a superstar.
What?
I feel like he just get busy.
Oh,
I feel like the superstars really stand out on and off the court.
We gotta get a cap button here, bro.
I mean, that's fine.
That is mine.
But no, I'm saying that's my feeling in regards to what a superstar is, right? Like, tell me two things notable outside of basketball that make SGA a superstar.
What make SGA a superstar? All right, you ever see him? You see his interviews?
I'm gonna ask you to name it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, tell me.
His interviews are iconic. You know what I'm saying? He talk that talk. What he got like a weird swag, but it's his. He owns it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but off the court don't make you a superstar. You know what I mean? You could be ill off the court, but you could be terrible on the court. There's a lot of that too. Guy? He's famous off the court for his clothes. What's my man on Milwaukee? Light skinned dude, man. He was on the Lakers and the Wizards. I don't even remember his name because Milwaukee was bad this year. But anyway, you know what I mean? Off the court, yeah, people knew who he was, but on the court, yeah, alright. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but that's why I say a superstar got both, right? Like that's my opinion, on the court and off the court, right? All the way around, the superstars well-rounded. I mean, you look at when the superstars you name, LeBron on and off the court, right? He got it, right? Steph on and off the court, right? He is who he is, but his influence on the game is bigger.
He became a superstar. Steph Curry didn't come in here a superstar. LeBron came in here a superstar.
No, LeBron was just a talent.
You're bugging.
Right?
You're bugging.
As you go along.
LeBron James came in the NBA when Michael Jordan exited. Michael Jordan exited the game April 2003. LeBron James got drafted June 2003. What are you talking about, man?
You say he came to the game a superstar.
He came in a superstar.
He was just a good basketball player. When
he
grew into a superstar.
No, bro.
Yeah.
LeBron.
Hold on. All right. So to answer this question.
All right.
LeBron comes into the league.
Yeah.
Number 1 draft pick.
Yeah.
And don't do nothing.
He did something.
Hold on. He don't do nothing. Is he a superstar?
Yeah, he just didn't do nothing.
Nah, he was just LeBron James.
I hear you. I see where you're going.
What pick did Jordan come out?
3rd.
Who came out first?
Hakeem Olajuwon. Superstar.
All right. Who came out second?
Sam Bowie's duty.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got superstar because he's Hakeem, big man. You got Sam Bowie. Who?
Sam Bowie was duty.
Who? What's the name? Sam
Bowie.
Sam Duty.
Right.
And then you got Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Right. Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
Right.
But number 2, who came out before him, was more of a notable figure.
No.
And more.
It's all about what stuff, bro.
It's the
if they pick somebody. If they pick somebody before you, that doesn't mean they're better than you. They just pick what the team needs at the time.
Right. And people need that player that they coming from high school, college, wherever they coming from, that can add to what they got going on. Bro. And that player's putting on in high school, college.
Sam Bowie got drafted by Portland, I believe. I could be wrong. And Portland already had Clyde Drexler. You got Clyde Drexler, who got drafted the year before. You're not going to draft Michael Jordan. Same type of player.
Same type of player,
at
right?
that time.
But what did he do in the league? What was his? What? Sam Bowie is number 2 because he did what he did in college, and then it was good enough to get him into the league as the 2nd overall pick in the league, right? In the draft.
Right.
What's
your point, though?
My point is, what did he do to the league? You said LeBron came in as a superstar.
Different.
Hold on, you said LeBron came in as a superstar.
Yeah, these guys.
Comes in
nobody
and don't do nothing,
listen what I'm saying. Nobody came in the league. Nobody. You go back and do your homework with a $90 million contract before they touched the NBA court. That's a superstar. like that's a superstar, bro. He didn't have to prove nothing. Like LeBron James, they said if LeBron James came out of high school, and I'm not even a LeBron fan, let's be clear, but they said if LeBron James came out in 2002, his junior year, he'd have been the first pick.
Right. He was that good in high school, and then he grew into a superstar because he kept it on. No,
he was a superstar because he was going places where NBA superstars were as a high school player. He was dominating. Right. Like, he was dominating NBA superstars already. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So
he's dominating superstars, but if he didn't do nothing, it wouldn't go on. All right, peep this, right?
Hey, you're taking away from my Knicks, though, man. Fuck all these.
Nah, we let's get this for a second, right? Mm-hmm. You got rappers. You have people that are rappers today. You hear about them, but all you did was hear about them.
Right.
Look, Camron.
Right.
Jim Jones. Right.
Yeah.
Cam came out.
Mm-hmm.
Mace was a superstar.
Right.
Cam got on. Cam was popular, but Mace was a superstar.
Right.
Cam got on.
Mm-hmm.
He bring the Dipset on.
Mm-hmm.
The Dipset was hot, but none of them was really superstars.
Mm-hmm.
Till that record come out. That record come out, boom, now it's lit.
Right.
Cam say, I'm going to get Jimmy up out of 5H.
Right.
Jim comes out with the monster. Ballin'.
Mm.
Now you're a superstar.
Mm.
Right? Because Ballin' was that big of a record. So he didn't come in as a superstar. He became a superstar.
Nah, he's not a superstar.
During the time, it was an era for him.
Not a superstar, bro.
He had an era where he was.
This guy, I swear, man, I love these debates. You know what you're talking about. No. See, Camron took off when he got with Def Jam and Rockefeller, and Mace was gone. So it's the same thing with Jay-Z. Biggie passed away. Brooklyn needed a void. It was a void to fill. He's a void filler, right? So he took all Biggie fans. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't a superstar.
He wasn't a superstar, but what I'm saying is he became that due to the untimely demise of the Notorious Glorious. In my opinion, not taking away from his greatness, but once again, Biggie was in the way, right? Because with Biggie there, you couldn't hear him the way you heard him. So it's the same thing with Mace leaving. It allowed, it was like a void fill. It was like a void to fill in Harlem. Not only did Mace leave the game, Big L got killed. What was it, 99? You see what I'm saying? So you're talking about two Harlem greats that left the game, one untimely, one by choice. So now they looking for that Harlem sound. Like, who's the next guy from Harlem? And it was Cam. You understand what I'm saying? So if you rocked with Mace, right, and you knew Cam was his man, right, at the end of the day, you like, oh, nah, you know what I mean? Let me hit. Now you have a more of an open ear for Cam, right? But when Mace was popping, Cam was nice, but you couldn't hear him the same way as Mace getting out the way. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Biggie. When Biggie's out the way, you could hear Jay-Z.
But but Jay wasn't the superstar until Volume 2. Until
I got you, but Cam wasn't the superstar until Come Home With Me.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I said they became superstars.
Yeah, but
right? Jim became a superstar with Ballin'.
I don't think Jim became
Ballin'
a superstar.
Was so big of a record.
I don't think
this.
I think Jim, and this is my opinion, I think Jim was a star, but I don't think he was a superstar because you knew, like, Cam had a buzz, right? So it's like you heard Cam spit with Mace. You heard Cam spit with the Locks. So what I'm saying is you heard Cam spit with Jay-Z. Like you heard him spit with greats already. So now when he drops his project, it's like, okay, I heard him. He get busy. But now this project is allowing you to, he get busy. So it's the same thing with Jay. Hold on. Biggie's alive. You hear Jay spitting with Biggie on freestyles, right? You hear him spitting with Source Money. So you know he nice. You like, oh, nah, son nice. But now Biggie out the way, you like, oh, nah, son get busy. It's different.
Nah.
Jim, hold on. No, I say all that to say, hold on. No, because I'm making a point. You never really heard Jim spit with the Locks. You didn't hear Jim spit with Mace. You didn't hear, like, I'm just saying, like, guys of that era. Huh?
I used to like Jim.
It's not about what you like.
I used to feel like Jim get busy. And I still feel like Jim get busy.
Listen. What I'm saying, though, is you never heard him on a track with these other MCs, right? That was stars, like superstars, like they're getting busy. You know what I'm saying? Right? So when he had Ballin', it's a hit. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a monster hit, but it doesn't put him, I don't put him in superstar.
Superstar is an era. It's for some people it's a legacy, right? So, but for him it was an era. And look, this is why I say that, like, superstar, that you grow into it and become a superstar. It could fade away because your stardom will go. You think about it. Why the fuck you think today he like, yo, I want to do a versus with Cam? Why do you think he even put himself on it? With the Locks, they said the only thing he had is balling. Only thing that Jim was going to give them was balling. And they know once balling got, but that was his superstar era.
But to me, I disagree. I feel like Jim get busy, a hard worker, and don't get it twisted. I like Jim on SDE. We said I grew up a nomad, no dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember that track. I liked him, but then I also, see me, I'm different. I liked him because at the time, you know what I mean? That was Cam's guy, and I thought Cam was nice. So me, I like underdogs. I felt like they was the underdogs. You understand? So I'm rooting for the underdogs. I'm like, nah, these dudes doing their thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just once the gang shit and all that started, they start promoting that, then my ears kind of went deaf. You know what I mean? That's when it was like, because when I first seen Jim and Camron, I ain't see the gang promotion. I just thought there was some new dudes from Harlem that was getting busy on the mic. You know what I mean? Talking about things that was happening in their neighborhood. Just like any other MC, but I thought they was cool. The same thing with Mace. I thought Mace was great. But once I seen, like, the Come Home With Me and Cam, once again, Cam superstar era, where he was allowed to put people around him on, you know what I mean? I can't call, like, for me, I can't call Jim a superstar. You saying superstar. I can't call him a superstar. You know what I mean? I could call Cam a superstar. If you say top 20 MCs out of New York, Cam is probably top 20, right? You understand? Jim is not. So you can't be a superstar.
Listen. So how do you feel about him calling out Cam for a versus?
Oh, I feel like he thinks.
Because hold on, let's break down the versus thing real fast, right? Versus, what it's supposed to be was 10. Well, I think it was 20 versus 20, right? Like, you got 20 records that could go against another person's 20 records. I think that's how it was in the beginning. And I think now they, like, dumbed it down to maybe like 10 records, maybe, or something like that, right? So he feels like he's a bigger artist than Cam, and he has 10 records that will beat any 10 records that Cam put out.
You think so? You think that's how you feel?
Hell yeah, that's
First
how
off,
you feel.
I want to speak on this. I don't know neither one of them, so I'm speaking from the outside looking in, right? Let's be clear, right? Because some people get emotional, like even fans. Even artists, if they hear it, they're like, wait a minute. No. I don't know any one of them personally. But from the outside looking in, I just feel like Jimmy wants some type of smoke with Cam. You know what I mean? And I feel like Cam is ignoring him. He doesn't really acknowledge him. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like Jim is more or less like, yo, I'm better than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like Jim low-key, he wants to shoot the joints with Cam. He wants to shoot a fair one. You know what I'm saying? So this is the closest he gonna get. You know what I mean? So
Jim is a fucking hater.
Think so?
Hell yeah, I know, son. He's a fucking hater, yo.
Okay.
Dad, my bad. I ain't mean to cut
Oh,
you off.
I bet.
And
So,
I'll stand on that. That nigga's a fucking hater.
Yeah.
You just gotta look at him. Look at his face. He be mad. Oh, but go ahead, though. Sorry.
but yeah, so I think he just, I just think he wants smoke with Cam. It ain't even about winning or losing. I just feel like he wants smoke with Cam. Now, however, I don't think he can fuck with Cam, but that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think Cam is more of a superstar. You know what I mean? So, like, at the end of the day, Jim got joints. You know what I'm saying? And I respect Jim just for even challenging him. But I don't think he could mess with Cam. You know what I'm saying? But his energy, who knows? You know what I mean? I just think he want to get Cam close to him so he can shoot the joints with him. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. Straight up. I don't really think he want a rap battle. I just think he want to get it right where he want him and just get it going. You know what I mean? But musically, Cam is on another level. Like, I feel like Cam, he dumbed it down so we can hear the rest of them. You know what I mean? Because Cam get busy.
All right, so
busy. When he want to.
Right now,
when he want to.
Right now, if you had to pay to see a Verzuz, who would be your pick for the Verzuz?
Man, easy. You know that. You know where I'm going. I'm going with the greats. I'm going with the greats, man. I got to see Esco and Jigga. That's if I'm gonna pay for the Verzuz, let's go. I want to see Nas and Jay. That's what I want to see. The greats. You understand? The superstars.
Right,
where we ain't questioning
let's think about one
who's who.
that could actually happen, right? Everybody would love to see that, and
at the Garden.
Jay was smoking, so
That's your mind, boy. Okay.
What would be one that right now, like two artists that you feel could go that haven't done it, that you feel like they would back to back, whether underground or you know what I'm saying, like overground or underrated or overrated? Like,
can it be 2-on-2? Can it be 2-on-2?
Nah, 1-on-1. Artist to artist. 2-on-2.
Yeah, I like duos too. It's some dynamic. Pause. Big pause. But I like, you know what I mean? I like Ray and Ghost. I like Styles and Jada. I like AZ and Nas. I like Conway and Benny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see that. Like, you know what I mean?
You want to see them versus each other?
Yeah, versus each other. Like AZ and Nas versus Jada and Styles.
Nah, I'm saying 1-on-1, bro.
1-on-1? So I don't think a lot of people good. See, I'm the wrong guy to ask, right?
But you just named 6 people.
Yeah.
And you don't think none of them by
No.
themselves is good enough to go against nobody else?
Yeah, by themselves, they nice, yeah, by themselves, but, it's just sometimes that other person it brings another level of bars out.
So you ain't got nobody that you would like to see?
Like to see, and I love hip-hop, bro, but I don't be thinking dudes is like that. Like, and you said they haven't done it. One person did it, one person did. I want to see Kane versus Rakim. You know what I'm saying? But Kane already did it with KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But, shit, fuck it. Coogee Rap versus Rakim. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you ain't got nobody you want to see, man. You just pull that shit from the where the fuck you pull that from?
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you saying hip-hop, these are guys that I listen to. This is
right
hip hop supremacy
G-Rap versus Rakim.
But you asked me.
Yeah, like I said, you pulled that from. I don't know where you pulled that from.
Nah, you said because you said
sky.
2 people that like me. I like greatness, bro. Like I don't like the dumbed down rap. That's why for me, certain artists ain't for me. That don't mean they ain't great. They just not what I want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like I like guys that get busy, bro. Pause. Like Jay-Z get busy. Nas get busy. You know what I'm saying? Jadakiss get busy. You know what I mean? I like rappers that get busy. When you hear them rap, you like this. Stink face. Like, you know what I mean?
But the people that you name wouldn't even stand up. I mean, look, right? All right, so how you feel about Kane? Because you from that era.
Legend.
So why he ain't on your, like, who I want to see go at?
Nah, he went already. You said they didn't go already. He did it versus already.
Well, who?
He did it with KRS-One.
I don't like that one.
Yeah, me neither. I want to see Kane versus Rakim.
Kane just
I want to
popped
see.
back out.
I want to see Kane versus Rakim. Yeah, he just spanked Max B. Gave him a little backhand with the balls.
He just popped back out. So
Nah,
he got that joint with Busta.
I'm talking about the freestyle.
Yeah, I'm talking about the record he got with Busta. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, Kane is come on.
Kane is Kane.
It's
like,
Brooklyn, bro.
He got it. I mean, he getting that little pocket where he start rapping fast.
He got an album called "Long Live the King," man.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
He's legendary. That guy's legendary, man. I fucks with Kane. But yeah, I mean, other than that, man, you got back to the basketball. You got the Knicks versus question mark, right?
Whoever.
So how you feel that's gonna turn out? And don't be biased, right? Because some people aren't biased, right? Some people be like, yo, the Knicks is good, but they gonna have a problem if they play this one. They better off playing that one. So who you feel the Knicks, and don't say, oh, what you put in front of us, we gonna smoke them.
Yeah.
You a basketball nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You smart. You have basketball intelligence.
Right.
So if you had to see the next matchup, tell me what matchup you want to see that makes sense for the Knicks as far as if they could have a really good competition with them and win, or if they play these people, they're gonna have a problem, or how you see the finals looking with both sides, with either this team or the Spurs or goddamn OKC.
So I'm gonna give you the politically correct answer. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give you the politically correct answer, right? And the politically correct answer is you want to see San Antonio because Wemby is the only big guy they got. You understand, right? Because at the end of the day, it's Wemby and 4 guards when he's out there. They don't play Kelly Oubre. They don't play Harrison Barnes, who ain't really a big guy either. He's a 3. You know what I mean? But you want to play the Spurs for sake of argument because you have the advantage. Now OKC is dangerous, but you want to play like as a competitor. You want the champs. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jordan, he said he wanted to play Detroit. He wanted to go against the greats. He wanted to get Isaiah and Dumars out of there. He wanted to get in the championship. He wanted to play against Magic. Like he didn't want you want the best. Like to consider yourself the best, you want to beat the best. You know what I mean? So me, I want OKC as a Knicks fan. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Spurs is a little easier for us. You know what I mean? But I want the best.
You think the Spurs is easy?
Yeah.
You got a nigga that head's touching the rim, right, and standing under the rim every time. You think it's gonna be that easy?
That's Wemby.
Defensive player of the year.
Wemby and 4 guards.
Defensive player of the year.
Okay.
There's only one person get that title.
I hear you. We got a team though. We deep.
I know, but you got a tree there.
I hear you. We got shooters. Shooters win the war.
Shooters win the war. So you feel like you want them to play.
No, it's not. No. I want to play OKC. You asked me like.
Right. No, I'm saying you want them to play OKC.
I give you an analytical answer.
If OKC is a team, and it would be a better win, you think? Like if they beat OKC?
See, I look at basketball different because people say this and that. Yeah, you kind of like, for matchup sake, you like, all right, if we play the Spurs, they got Wemby, but after that, it's a drop off of bigs. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really got that many rim protectors, right? But OKC, to me, is the champs. And I want to beat the champs. You know what I'm saying? If you're a competitor, I want the best. Like, even like I told you, Mike wanted to play Magic. He wanted to play Isaiah. And then when he had the second three-peat, like Atlanta was still playing Orlando in the second round. See, the series wasn't even over. He went on record and said, yo, we just waiting for Orlando. Because he wanted the best. He wanted to beat Shaq and Penny. Like, I want them. I don't care about I want them. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's what we on. You know what I'm saying? We want OKC. So I hope OKC win.
I think New York City, New York fans, they want the easiest route to the fucking chip that they could get.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna show up because it's New York. I mean, record numbers everywhere, right? Like it's New York fans.
All over the world.
I'm talking about throughout the playoffs.
Man.
They feel it. The whole away games.
We take over arenas.
Right.
Yeah.
So they want the easiest path.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want the easiest? The city need a chip, right?
Yeah.
It's been how many years? It's been 27 years since they made it to the finals. They haven't had a chip since the 70s.
1973.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the other one was 3 years before that. What, 1970?
Let me tell you how ill New York City is, man. We won a championship when hip hop started. The birth of hip hop came August 11th, 1973. The Knicks won a championship, I believe May or June 1973. What's up, man? Talk to me. We ain't the Mecca of what? Huh? That's what we do, man. Hold, make some noise for New York City, man.
But I think that the easiest route is the route that the fans want, right? The fans want to get it over with, right? You done swept back-to-back teams and put on, and I'm talking about giving averaging 20.
Yeah.
They winning by like
30.
They averaging 30.
Throughout the game, we be up 40, and then we'll win by 25.
That's what I'm saying. They winning. They're averaging winning by 20 points, like smoking throughout the whole playoff. So they're like, all right, we keep that energy up, we good. I mean, the momentum is there. Yeah. But if we could get through this shit that we're unscathed, like if we could pack everybody up, shit, I think that's the route they want to go.
We will, man. Shout out to my city, man.
Listen, man, I'm a New York nigga. I don't even like the fucking Knicks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even like basketball no more. I think basketball is a lot different these days. So, you know, I can watch it now because it's the playoffs, so they playing for something. But you know, overall, it's my city.
Yeah.
So I'm stand up like for the city. Man. I ain't gonna go against the city ever. So I just feel the easiest way is the way I want them to go too, right? Whatever works for them.
Listen, man, but let me launch that real quick. Yo, kids out there, you see how when we first got Jalen Brunson, all the analysts was against him, the journalists, the former players, right? But you know, at the end of the day, can't nobody control your destiny but God. You know what I mean? Believe in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in yourself, man. Because the narrative will always change. I got this saying, to go from boos to oohs. You know what I'm saying? They booed him, now they oohing him. Ooh, Jalen Brunson, ooh, Jalen Brunson. Shout out to my coach, Sam Yuri. He told me, it was 2022 when he came, he said, yo, that guy could run a team, man. We gonna be all right. I never forgot that. They were screaming, Donovan Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell. He's like, nah, Jalen Brunson, that's what we need. He can run the team. Watch, and he can score. You gonna see. Sam, I see. Make some noise for Sam, man. It's my guy.
But
Coach
I mean,
Bonsignori.
The crazy shit is, right? Like, you say that, people gonna believe in you too, right? Like, somebody believed in him.
Yeah.
127 million?
Yeah. And he took a pay cut because after you make All NBA and do your thing, he was eligible for the Supermax. And my boy took a pay cut. Yo, go get my man Mikal Bridges. You know what I'm saying? Because now you go get him. Go sign OG. Go ahead.
So, sometimes you got to cancel out the noise, right? Like, it's the noise is coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, these people get paid to talk about sports, right? They get paid for their opinion about sports.
They get paid to be wrong.
Right? I mean, some of them are right.
In this case?
Yeah. In this case, a lot of them, that video is circulating, right?
Yeah.
Where they just, as a compilation of everybody saying, Jalen Brunson, why is he not worth it? I mean, somebody believed him. Somebody seen something that they didn't see, right? Yeah. And at the end of the day, they analysts, but they not there, right? They not. I feel like all the people that were saying that, they weren't. They just get paid to talk, right? So you can't analyze the game. A lot of them don't even play ball. Right. Some of them may have never played ball. Some of them may have played ball at one point in their life. But if you out here, you listening, and you know the story, and you just see the story, and you can say to yourself, damn, all these people died of them. Nah, them motherfuckers was noise. There was a whole bunch of noise. Nobody doubted him. They knew what he was capable of, and they put him on the pedestal, and they put him in a position because he was who he was.
No, the people at the Knicks organization who signed him, that part. But the other people, they didn't. The analysts they didn't.
Just said that. The analysts that's all noise.
The noise, right.
That's all noise. The people that matter.
Yeah. Leon Rose.
And they believe
James
in him.
Dolan, the owner.
They said,
the basketball president of operations.
Right. Give him the bag because he is capable of doing what we need him to do.
And his pops the assistant coach, man. Shout out to the Brunsons, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's just that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so man, shout out to the Knicks. Knicks in 5, right? That's how they say it? That's what they say. Is it Knicks in 5? Knicks in 4? Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's how we own it.
All right, well, fuck it. Knicks in 4.
Yeah, chitty, bang, bang.
Well, I mean, we like to end the show with a little segment that we got called "Am I Rude?" or
"Am I Right?"
Right. Nah. We like to end the segment. We like to end the show with a segment that we call "Am I Rude?" or
"Am I Right?"
Energy, man. Fuck, man. This guy right here, man.
I'm on my laid back. Am I reside?
Yeah. This guy, man. We gotta get him together, man.
Yeah.
So, with "Am I Rude?" or "Am I Right?" we just give our opinion on some shit that's floating around.
Just an opinion, don't get your panties in a bunch, man.
Right. You know what I mean? I seen my homegirl, shout out to Telly, she posted a video, and it was a dude, he was pissing me off, man. He was like, it's if your guy is going 50-50 with you with anything.
Oh, that little dude?
I don't know.
Pack him up.
I don't know who this guy was, right? I didn't even see him. I just was listening to it, right?
Yeah, little short light skin dude.
Nah, he's brown skin dude.
Right, short little bit. Yeah, I seen it.
But he said, if your guy is going 50-50 with you, that means you single, right? Like if a guy's not paying for everything,
I saw that.
Then you single, right? Now me and you, we got history. Right? We known each other for too many years, right? We ain't gonna tell our age, right? You know what I mean, you 56 right now, right?
This guy's
Oh,
amazing.
my bad. I mean, but
22.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. But you.
Nah, Rock 54 on the ring. But
I mean, I own it, man. I've been 29 for a long time now. But you,
right? My real age is 31.
You the first person, and I'm gonna say, first person I know personally, right? You've been, what they say, going Dutch for, like, you was the Dutch master. You know what I mean?
When? Yeah.
For all the nigga, you used to go out with these women, and you used to be like, you got the bill come, how much you got? You know what I mean? Like, you was that guy, right? And I used to be like, damn, like, this guy's an animal, you know what I mean? Like, you don't pay for this bitch.
Not now.
And I said I've known you for a while.
Well, yeah, but you're talking about, you gotta remember, bro. You talking about, I've been outside for a while, man. You talking about a teenager.
No, I'm not talking about a teenager.
Early 20s.
Yeah, I'm talking about, I said you the first person that I seen that was like, yo, asking girls, yo, how much you got? Because you was paying half, you going out with them. Yeah. So, in that situation, right?
He's in here talking about me, my personal. Like, go ahead, man.
It's personal. I'm telling you.
These things did happen, though. Go ahead, man. Let's go.
This guy right here, man. Listen, man. He's the first person, man. I don't know why he's gonna say that. Like, you got that was years ago. I'm saying you the first person that I seen that was like 50-50.
That was like 20-some years ago. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. It wasn't 50-50. What it was, yo, I don't really know you like that. I'm getting to know you, right? So I gotta see the type of time you want, because I need to know, right? If you pay a little bit, I gotta see how you acted. Because if I pay, you're gonna be nice. Right? If I pay, right? If I pay on Thursday, you're gonna treat me like the same guy who paid on Monday. Right? At the end of the day, I'm young, I'm in my early 20s, I'm trying to figure life out. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple dollars. I need to know if you got a couple dollars. Are you capable of getting a couple dollars, or are you just, as some women say, gotta eat. You understand what I'm saying? Are you looking for a free meal? Because if that's the case, I got my mans in them working at a Chinese restaurant. I get you 4 wings and some rice. Yo, hey, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you was a nigga that would probably make go half on 4 wings and
I'm
rice
saying,
back
but I wouldn't have had to pay. I said, I got my man working. Nigga, we good here. Take care of that. So what I'm saying, though, is at that time, you know what I mean? I'm paying attention. I see what's going on. You talking about a time where, like, my antennas was super up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know what was going on. This is before social media. Like, at the end of the day, if she like you a little bit, she gonna spend some money. You know what I mean? She gonna spend some money because she gonna treat you like, yo, like she the prize. Like you gotta spend money to hang with her. Nah, you gotta spend some money to hang with me. That's how I was on it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, I ain't no sucker.
I don't think that was sucker shit though, man. I think it was is like the I guess like the society's norm, right? Like, yo, the man gotta pay for shit, right? It was just normal, right?
No, bro.
It was.
I know what you're saying, but at the time, it was suckers. You got to know the type of girls you're dating. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No. Listen,
like,
back then, it was chivalry. It was being a gentleman. Today, right now, is suckers.
No, bro.
No, these niggas is suckers these days right now because these niggas is going crazy. They blowing the bag on chicks in the first 20 minutes.
Listen, man. Since he want to go there.
Hold
on. Since he wanna go. I know. Hold on. No. Hold on. Let's go there. Since he wanna say, yo, you know, you was the first person I see go in my early 20s, right? So we go 20-something years ago. Now this stuff, not the first, but he one of the first dudes that just said it by himself. He beat a chick and he blowing the bag. I'm like, what is he doing? This guy's nuts.
But what's the date? What's a little Philippe? Like, I'm hungry too. Like, what's a movie? I want to see it too. Like, I didn't care about that. I wanted your company.
All right.
So I didn't. My process.
Hey, watch this. You want to go there? Can we go there, or you want to go there?
I don't care.
All right. So I ain't gonna put your personal shit out there, right? But when you on your Robin Hood shit, it's easy to do that. I'm gonna leave it like that. That's a cliffhanger. For the audience, right? You know what I'm saying?
When you, it's a mindset, right? Like it's not. It don't got nothing to do with nothing, right? It's just your capabilities, just your capabilities in that moment.
No, it's that.
Yeah, 100%. It's a mindset. The 50-50 shit is a whole mindset, right? And the I'm gonna spend money on you is a whole mindset, right? I done met chicks,
right,
and I just wanted them to have something,
right.
Nah, let me get this for her, just because I wanted them to have it, right. And I've met chicks, and I'm like, like it was good. Like I know my intention is to kill. I'm gonna take you to get something to eat, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do the other shit. I'm not gonna be extra with you, right? I could afford to take you to eat. Right. I could afford to get you something if I want to get it. So regardless of the circumstances, if you have that mindset, like, this is what I want to do, right? Like, whether you doing X, Y, or Z, you gonna put it out there. Like, yo, look, I like her. She's nice. Let me go hang out with her. What you doing? Right. You might. I'm in a nightclub. I'm sitting at the bar. I think a chick pretty. I'm gonna pay for her a drink. Right. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing but me saying, let me get her a drink. You've paid for drinks before too. Right. That's a fact. And that's not even years later, of course. You know what I'm saying? But you're not a drinker.
I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You're not a drinker. So it's like, if you paying for it in that moment, it was like, yeah, I like her. You know, you a guy that like nice toes and fingers and shit. So you might have been like, oh, that she look cool on the strength that you outside at this big age of yours, looking good as you look. I'm gonna buy you a drink. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else, but the fact that in that moment you said you want to buy her a drink, right? So you fast forward, and then now it's dudes. These dudes now are saying, oh, telling chicks, so if a guy is saying you got to pay half for anything, right? You single, right? And you don't fuck with him. Like, that's not your man, right? In the world where there's so much shit going on, so much noise, right? From people like this guy, right? Paying everything can be crazy sometimes, right? Because you meeting females that ain't got nothing going on. But and then you paying for their lifestyle.
No, but he is right. Like, so I want to go back to what you just said. Those wasn't my girls. So you damn right. Yeah. I'm not paying you. You ain't my girl. You understand what I'm saying? he hit it on the head. Let me shout out the homie. Word. No, I was young. I'm trying to figure it out. And I feel like, you know, if you like me, you know what I mean? Just as much as I like you, let me see if you willing to spend some money on you to hang with me. Think about that. Think about what I just said. You're going to spend money on you to hang with me. Now, in 98% of my cases, I'm being humble. I'm gonna be real. 99.9% of my cases,
99.95.
Yeah, right, yeah, okay, whatever. They done had so much fun with me that they done paid to hang out with me the next time.
I mean, but that's.
But I'm just saying,
cool.
it don't matter. What I'm saying is I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. A woman hanging with me is an invention. She gonna have a good time. I'm not boring. I'm not corny, but I know that already. You understand what I'm saying? So, like the same way women feel like they the problem, that's how I feel about me. Like, what? Like, I got things to do.
And I'm gonna.
At that time.
And I'm gonna get a little blast from the past and stand on it and say, fellas, we the prize. We the motherfucking prize.
100%.
Like, we can't come to them and be like, oh, well, you have to pay 50% of my bills because what? Like, nah, we the one that got to pay for it.
100%.
Y'all not getting something now. Shout out to the women that's out there getting to the bag.
Yeah.
But y'all still, unless a nigga knocking it down crazy, y'all not trying to cough up no bread. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like, right out the gate. But y'all expect the nigga to come right out the gate and pay all your bills. Fuck that. We not paying. Yo, fellas, y'all out there, make them earn that shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. I mean, if they not, at the end of the day, right, we might meet them today and tomorrow we might not like them. You just blew mad money on them. And you find out they not even, they don't got a personality.
And you can't make yourself accessible to all women. So, like, going Dutch, you should do that. You know why? Because the one that's for you, she gonna know she good. You know what I'm saying? Like mine's is good. Mine's is great. You and me, you great. You know what I mean? But you know that. You understand what I'm saying?
That's earned though. That's not,
oh, no question.
Like,
that's earned.
Fuck all that.
No. Nah,
I'm okay with you 50-50 till you earn 100%.
But what I'm saying is, you definitely earn it. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, just going out here blowing a bag and this, that, and the third, nah, bro, I'm good. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the one that you really like. I don't really like you. I'm not spending money on you. I got other people I could be helping out with this money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, man. I like to go on the record and say everything. And I'm going to go on the record and say, ladies, your pussy ain't worth 100% of nothing. I don't give a fuck. You just putting pussy on the table and I gotta pay for everything? Get the fuck out of here. Bring something else to the table. Besides the pussy.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, half y'all can't even cook. And I'm not trying to come at women, but y'all don't have no value.
Right.
And y'all want a guy to pay 100% of everything.
We need personality. We need you to make us laugh. You know what I'm saying? We need to know that you could bake a cake. You know what I mean? Fuck all that.
I gotta buy you a birthday. For my birthday, you give me some head.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, you ain't got nothing, man. Fuck out of here. Hey, ladies, meet the guy where he at. Let the guy meet you where he at. You know what I'm saying?
Or have a conversation and build together. Because that's the problem. It's too much expectations. It's competition instead of cooperation. So you need to cooperate with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Build together as one.
Yo, H. Cut it out, man. Fuck that, man. We not. Yo, ladies, y'all putting pussy on the table and it ain't worth 100%. You know what I mean? It ain't even worth 50% sometimes. So y'all gotta stop. Don't listen to these fucking gurus and these relationship guys out here telling y'all, he's not your man. If you don't pay for 100%, y'all ain't got nothing. What the fuck is y'all? Y'all coming to the table with absolutely nothing, no personality, no nothing. And I'm saying that because that's the ones that's asking for 100%. Y'all ain't got nothing else going on. If you are independent woman, you standing on your own shit, you good. You don't need 100% of nothing a nigga got. You don't need 50%. You've been taking care of your life before you met that person.
This is true.
You meet me today, why the fuck I gotta pay for half of your life? I just met you.
Make some noise for Stocky Rocky.
Am I rude or am I right?
You're right, champ. That's what it is.
But stop agreeing with me, man. I be rude sometimes. Fuck that. With that, bro.
Nah, you're right. But listen. As you can see, the audience, I've grown, man. Because I used to be like I was wild. But I've grown, man. And I just realized, at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta, laugh at the shit that's funny. And let some people be great. And let some people be bozos. You know what I mean? If you want to be a bozo, that's on you, Jack. You know what I mean? But just don't ask me for shit.
Yo, and with that, it's your boy Stocky Rocky.
H.
And we're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Stick around. You might love something.
Chitty chitty bang bang.